วัสดีค่ะ Hi, my name is Sunisa Chaviset Daitas. I am co-founder of Gaia Ashram Eco Village, Thailand. And today in our podcast interview, we have Pan, which is one of our members. She's been living with us on and off for several times. And today we got her sit down and then we're gonna talk what brought you here, Pan, to Gaia Ashram. What was your journey or what is your journey that have took you here?
So,
And yeah, and then we will continue from there. Let's start from what brought you here.
what brought me here, like it happened 5-6 years ago when I was teaching in a primary school in Kanchanaburi. What happened is I was earning like minimum income, which like which I was also happy about, and I know I will always prefer that kind of lifestyle where I live far from cities, have clean food, and time to myself. So I know that I was not gonna make a lot of money in my life, and I was researching of alternative way to live my life and about building with natural materials, and then I found information about Gaia Ashram on internet. So I decided to take two of my students here to learn the earthen building course, and that was, I think, the beginning of my relationship with Gaia Ashram.
Okay, so I'm interested to hear a bit more about. You were saying like you knew you were not gonna make a lot of money, and that is not the path of your life. That you were gonna living your life, making a lot of money, and then spending money to live your life. You were looking for kind of lifestyle that doesn't depend on a lot of
Yeah.
money. Why, why that kind of lifestyle is more interesting to you?
Or why the opposite
Mm.
kind of lifestyle not interesting
Okay, yeah,
to
we can
me?
start from there.
Because I used to live in city in Bangkok, capital of Thailand. I spent my 5 years, my first 5 years of career life in Bangkok. So I already had a taste of what it like to be there working in the city. I used to earn quite some money from my work, but then I also spent a lot on my condominium rent, my food, my transportation, and only I wasn't able to save. Apart from that, I always wait for my vacation to come. And then one day I woke up. I was having my dream job working for international news media. I always dream of that life. I was living in a condominium of like 15,000 baht rent per month. But I was crawling from my bed to get to my office. So it was my realization that this is not how I want to continue. And then my friend, she's Japanese. Her name is Tomoko. She is running an alternative school in Sangkhlaburi, helping vulnerable children along the Myanmar border. She asked me if I wanna like work there, so I went, and then I was earning maybe 1/3 of my previous salary, but the vegetable is organic. I was so close to the source of the water, like purified, just the natural water from the mountain. I gained so much wisdom from the Karen tribe, like how they like it's just going through the forest and be there. So I know that I don't want to go back.
So you feel touched by that kind of life
Yeah, the
where you feel
connection.
close to the nature and we're on camera.
Yeah.
No, it's
No.
okay. It's recording. Tom, our co-founder, just walked in. Everyone
With short.
with his short. Okay.
Uh,
um. So you were touched by that kind of life.
and I have some savings. I can go to India from my saving from the school, so it's already a lot to me,
Right.
than living in a city.
Right. So you have more saving living in that
Yeah,
kind of lifestyle. That's
and
what made you think like you want to look more for kind of lifestyle that you don't need to
yeah.
make a lot of money, but you have all that thing that you need. Okay. And when you look at, and then you said you were looking at our natural building courses, and then you took your student here. When you saw our advertisements about the course, what do you think about it?
It's expensive. I think it's 5,500, right?
Yeah.
I think I was inspired by how you live here, but I think like like when you asked me this question, what came up to my mind was your way of teaching.
You mean me?
Yeah, your way of
Okay.
teaching.
Okay. Do you remember that the most?
Yeah, I
What did you
remember.
remember? How?
This is like a river. The ability to embrace. So back then, I want to adopt to have this quality in my teaching style with my student, to accept them for who they are and just allow them to learn in their own way. I was pushing them too much. So I think that inspired me the most. But other than that, it's also the lifestyle. I started making shampoo for myself after going back. I did Adobe for my school. We didn't finish the building project, but um, people were amazed by how strong Adobe brick can be, because I left them in the sun and in the rain for a long time, several months, and they were like, "Kupan, don't you wanna cover this with something?" I was like, "No, no, no, let's just leave them like that and see what happened." And then they're super strong, and people were like, "Whoa!" They didn't imagine that something made from soil would be that strong. And then what else did I do? Then yeah, I start dreaming about my land and what can I do. When I go back home, I start processing some food from the land. So I think I feel that I have more power in like making things and not having to buy things, get things from the market all the time, give you some security and power, I think.
Which is, and so how was your experience during those 11 months?
It was so when people ask me this, so I said it was fun, challenging, and fun. So I keep going between fun and challenging. Oh no, yeah, fun, challenge, no, difficult, challenging, but fun.
All right.
To end it with positivity.
Now I have a question. What do you foresee? What do you foresee that it will something that happening or that will happen that it need us to come together so that we're able to handle that situation.
So I feel like at some point, everything is not going to be nice anymore. Like the world is collapsing. And if we don't do something right now, actually it's okay to see everything collapse. I'm also like quite ready for that, but I feel that it's also our responsibility to help as much as we can, to not run away from it, to face and do anything with our power. But also because I still have so much hope in humanity, I feel like if we remain strong as a community working with other people, we can change the future even. We can leave something for the civilization to continue even like but I think one of the reason that I choose to do like to join the eco village is that I see that I will not grow without living in a community because of how challenging it is to me. I grow a lot. I learn a lot from the past 11 months I was here. Like I cannot name like I cannot make list of what I learned.
Can you give one? I was about to. So there is a spiritual purpose in this vision as well of what wants to happen that you foresee, and that is relating to the shift in our consciousness and something relating to unfolding the wisdom that is around us.
But I can maybe try to explore it more simple. It's just people doing things that we are already doing in our everyday life, but maybe a little bit differently from what being done. Just seeing the power and the beauty of it, how a person can grow just by living in the community. Yeah, like I don't need meditation. I do need meditation. I'm sorry, I said that. But living in a community is already a meditation to me. It's a mirror. You see yourself so clearly in community, and there's no other way to for you to run away from seeing the truth. Either you see it by yourself or someone else
I'm gonna tell you.
tell you. So so this is something you it's rare to find. It's comfortable to be alone, but then you don't grow.
So you value personal growth also.
Yeah, I do.
Mm. Mm.
Because I know it's important and I need this. We all need this.
Great.